There's one other bill that's out there right now that has really got a lot of educators scared, and part of that is because Tony Evers put out a video, sent it to the school district saying you should be scared about this, and it would essentially allow for a commission to be established in Wisconsin that would basically set standards, education standards for the state. Common Core standards from, which 45 states are using right now, those have been in place and been moving along for the last 3 or 4 years. If this were to go through, it would essentially scrap those Common Core standards after a lot of money's been put in. Where do you think this bill stands, and do you support it?
Well, I'm not unhappy about a committee looking at this. The problem that I had is the default for if things didn't work out would go to Joint Committee on Administrative Review rules and then the legislature. Well, the last people that I want making standards, specific standards for education, is a bunch of politicians like myself, because it's not something we should be doing.
I don't know if this means Common Core is going to survive in Wisconsin, but it certainly seems like Tony Evers and the video he made and the plea he made to districts had an impact, because the Assembly Committee on Education, which I thought this would fly through, tabled it a few days ago, and I really think its future is up in the air right now.
Well, I'm not so sure that Common Core is going to go away, because the business community really wants it. I was talking to a gentleman yesterday in my office who said that some of these national organizations or companies are looking at states saying, you know what, we are very concerned about the workforce in the future workforce in the country that's going to help our businesses. And one of them said, if you're not a Common Core state, we are not going to expand there. And I see that happening in the past. One of the interesting...
We've got about 10 seconds.
Okay, one of the things that's interesting is 80% of the kids who are in college that are taking remedial classes have over a 3-point grade average out of high school. That's a problem.
Interesting. Well, Luthor, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks,
I know
Greg.
that we'll see this Common Core issue is not going to go away. We know that.
No, not at all. But it's the problem with this discussion is it's happening. Common Core is out there, and it's just schools have moved forward, and all of a sudden now the teacher is saying, well, what's going on here?
Yeah, what's going to happen now,
so should we go down this road or not?
Yeah. All right. Senator Luthor Olsen, that's it for this edition of Capital City.